possibility.
Ye we are donko kasebo eso na kasebo ye ka wo se ubenya e wo Coastal TV ye digital channel no so 514 lower like wa share e de ama obia na obia hu se Coastal TV ye we are donko kasebo no ye de bremo kasebo ye aboafa asoya se a ye de e brew no ye National Petroleum Authority ye NPA ye sanso ye wo diesel gift shop and na Men's Hardware and Finishes sa enso and na next Ventures a Patmo Prints and the Taste Kitchen Services and so a boy chidom papa say ya de kasebono ebebrel me amidi kasebono ho chiamen no so midi a AFIBA ESSIEN kaseboya ya de brew away and sama obetino ebi and say omampanyin John Dramani Mahama and ra esan insua eyirifa omanfa omoho aka Sanso na yebekwa kopiemu ewo Cape Coast Technical University CCTU na meno kase SRC mpanyfo any school no mpanyfo edi nema egu akwan mu a chese bibi evra ne se SRC week a omo ba bedi no omo pa hontoma Sanso na yɛde wobɛkɔ CNC Center for National Culture na mpanyinfo akɔyɛ adɔyɛ ɛde ama Kwapro Basic School yɛde mu amanebɔ ɛde bɛbrɛ mu na yɛwie nso a yɛde wakɔ Salt Pond na sɛ amene okasa ɛyɛ MSDA mpanyinfo abɔmɔden a ɔmayɛ bibi ɛfɛn sɛ water project ɛde ama ɛyɛ Salt Pond Municipal Hospital no yɛde mu nso amanebɔ ɛbɛbrɛ. Makane sano na meshe se obeje kunya na wajimre na afei watie kasebo yi ni nchemu ayewo na yede ebrew krata epieja ano ewie Coastal TV yensa aka eno ebini se omampanyin John Dramani Mahama ahye se sika bosia eye 300 million Ghana cedis no eye Minister for Finance ora atoforsen ene ni mpanyinfo mmomodin fa niema ngwa kwan mu se ne beya ombetimi edi sika no akwakoso omanfo a omoho akadwa mu esan insuyiri a ekoso ewo Ghana afene bebre no omode beso wo mo asin okire mu se sika no emu 150 million no enye bibia yede beto eniema chese relief items na yato ne din se relief items no eno ebeko ama sa adwumadie no na ne aka akire no so eye 150 million so no eno so ebeboa ama nchishaya wose yedi gu akwan mu se eyese yebeti gata mu se eyese yebe preprao se ewose yebesiesie nkofo fie ne ewose ye bia na ede ahohare ebebre omanfo a omoho aka no sa sika 150 million so ebekọ ede ama wo mo osanso ehye se eye Ghana Armed Forces ene police adwumayefo ene nadmo adwumayeko ni nyina enye adwumamom se ne ebeya omode ne ewose omoye bia so amode beboa omanfo a omoho aka adwan mu omo ansu afa wo mu omufie ene adwumam ne ade nyina nso no ombetimi adidwuma bomba ko se ne beya eja so mpa epiepie mu wo afana beebi no ombetimi aso ejana no na omatimi abo omanfo a ensuo no afa wo mu eno ene nsem bia efiri omampanyin akache ekoma omanfo nyina na we no eye ne edi achi a ode tu dwa ebra na onankasa ede nani kotwa mansan akwakwahwe ne na ekoso ewo eye enkanka Accra no na otini plane ni mu na ohwe ne ekoso ewo efom ho na otumu se eye bibia ene nyan nsuo no fa esimi esi fa nkofo fie ne ade no de na eye bibia na wo so omampanyin akasa tutu anamon na oba na obehwe oju ho no so ode ensem bia ka we ho so etudwa mepese yebetie bi ye ba afi ne wo nyina so ye de ato aso.
We just finished an aerial tour of Accra to inspect the flooded areas. Unfortunately, the flooding has been very extensive today for several reasons. There's climate. If you look at the rainfall pattern from 2024, 2025, 2026, you see that increasingly every year we're getting more rain in Accra than we used to get. Accra is built between two natural bodies, the Kwapim Mountain Range and the Atlantic Ocean. And in those years, it was not a problem because Accra was a very small city. But as the population continues to increase and people continue to build, it restricts the path of the streams on their way to the Atlantic. So that's an engineering problem. We need to see how to open the channel so that the water can pass. But then there's also the other aspect, which is attitudinal and human behavior. That is dumping garbage in the drains. Even in the air, we discovered many illicit dumping sites where the wetlands are. People have gone to create a waste dumping ground, and they charge 20 cedis for the aboboya to come and fill the waste into the wetlands. And when it has filled sufficiently, they sell the land to people to come and build on it. anytime you begin to take action and you start breaking houses, people think that government is inhumane. But when the problem arises like this flood, it affects everybody. And so all of us have been affected because of the conduct of a few people blocking the channels and preventing the water from passing. And so we'll call a National Security Council meeting. We're asking every district to identify, together with the Works and Housing Ministry, where the blockages in the channels are as they pass through the district assemblies, so that we can earmark those places for removal. You see, they've even filled part of the waterway with garbage.
Yes, sir.
And then of the city out, that is the major government departments, and then also create a new center of growth so that our people will start building outside Accra in a new city instead of everybody looking for some space in Accra to build. So, but that's a long-term solution. But I just want to express my sympathy with people who have lost property. Loss of property has been very extensive, and I want to thank the military, NADMO, the police, and the Hydro, Works and Housing Ministry, and all the emergency response team, 48th Engineers Regiment, for the rescue that they did. I've asked the Minister of Finance to release some money from the contingency fund so that we can do some post-flood relief for persons who have been affected.
After going through the tour, we realized two issues, one being engineering and the other being attitudinal. It's tasked us as a ministry to ensure that the engineering part, we put our engineers together to ensure that the right thing is done, and also ensure that the good people of Ghana also do the right thing to ensure that at the end of the day, we'll be able to get the best for our good country, Ghana.
But let us change our attitude and let us find a permanent solution to this Accra flooding problem. We shouldn't become like the vulture who, anytime it is raining, he says as soon as it stops raining, he'll repair his roof. And then as soon as it stops raining, he says, oh, it has stopped raining, so there's no need to repair the roof. This time should be different.
Yenso akasebo no eso ewo nsemfufro mu yede okwa kopie mu ewo Cape Coast Technical University eye CCTU na asese ameno kase no eye Students Representative Council SRC.
Throughout this program, we are aiming at is to just support the agenda 4K that management has already established, and some of the lecturers are also embarking on the same thing. You know, all what we are doing is being geared towards that, so that is the main reason why I would want us as students to champion it. You see, if we are seeing these programs and we are broadcasting it, we are sharing it to our babies and stuff, that is where we are reaching out to the world. Ladies and gentlemen, we can all attest to the fact that the office that the SLC as it stands now we have does not fit the vision of the school. And it is very important that we establish such an office for the administration. As we commission this project, if a student has any issue to, complain to the SLC, you come straight to the office. Over the time, it is only the president and the secretary that will come and see, but this time around, you are coming to meet all the executives in the same office, where you can also make sure that everything your heart, you can lay it to them.
Professor Sophia Paddy Panaki ono ene Dean of Students ema CCTU ono so ede nanudinsem etuja no chirem se school na nkasa mpo se wo ba enye certificate na secret na wo hwe no kwa na wo se uma wa adwen koso na mum no all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy into no o she students ni na nkran se obi amfa no honje SLC week nim se na be ya e ba be kra be hwe
Surely launch the SLC week. Days like this reminds us that university life is not about lectures, nor assignments, nor examinations, even though examinations are fast approaching. In fact, this semester is the shortest semester ever. But despite those challenges, it's about building friendship, creating memories, and celebrating vibrant community we have together in CCTU here. I want to commend the SRC executives for the hard work and commitment they have really put into organizing and planning this week. It takes sacrifice. In fact, without sacrifice, dedication, and commitment, this week would not have happened. And so they deserve an appreciation. Give it up to the SRC. Students here gathered, I encourage you to participate fully in the activities outlined. In fact, be a participant, have fun, and enjoy every moment of the activities. But as you celebrate, remember that you do that responsibly. Show respect to one another and uphold the good name of our cherished university.
Sanso na Cape Coast Mayor Ora George Justice Arthur enso edi nanimunyam ekweta adwumadie no echi na odu ho no na opro nimu kakra eche adisuafo ene omanfo a ekohyiam wo ho nyina.
A double celebration. First, we are launching Student Representative Council Week 2026, a week to showcase student talent, leadership, and service. Second, we are commissioning legacy projects, tangible proof that student government can build, not just talk. Now to the SRC executives. Congratulations. You are leaving footprints, not just minutes. And to Cape Coast Technical University Management, thank you for creating space for students to practice governance before they enter into public office. Ladies and gentlemen, CCMA has 5-pillar support for the SRC plan. Execute, monitor, evaluate, and improve. As Metropolitan Chief Executive, I am translating the Cape Coast 8-year development plan into student practice through 5-pillar grounded in monitoring and evaluation, total quality management, and the 20% District Assembly Common Fund legacy project. Policy planning and governance support, procurement and delivery infrastructure as a production node, 24-hour economy through shift management, plan shift, not just open doors. Monitoring, evaluation, and learning. Maintenance plan, the same rule we apply to complete Sewing Police Station under the 20% DACF directive.
Coastal TV don ko kasebo na uguso a wo hwe meka wo se etwagu e Coastal TV ye digital channel no so 514 sanso na wo hwehwe e Facebook and YouTube ye live e wo ho bomodin ase wo behwehwe na wo hu ye e ye socials no eso ye to kasebo no eso na me de wo call Center for National Culture ye CNC ye akache na sese amino kase mpenfo se wade ye no na wankasa na waye ne senti na CNC mpenfo afatu se ya mambre ni amani ayewo ewo mamu hase no omubeboa ama enchima no so omonso etimianya eho animdie ne santi bibia omato din se read culture no enam se dwumadie no so ama omo akwakocheche akade a Kwapro MA Basic School adesuafo no ebetimi ede asua bibi efense literature subjects no ewo school mu ho no omakwa akwachiche sa akade no ede ama adesuafo no ni nyina eye kwa abefa so a omo reading skills eye akenkan no ebekọ nanimu na omo so atimi anya nimde ewo ne omo sua bia ewo school ho no eho na eye Mr. Ebenezer Kofi Inti ono ene Central Regional Director Emma Center for National Culture or the Sentia omo de to omo se omo be di se adwuma yi no or the to Coastal TV anim.
Kofi Inti me Regional Director Center for National Culture Central Region na yedwumadie pote ne se yebeboa ama amamre ne amane eho dwumadie akoso adwuma ye hyensa no na yedwumadie ne bi no so se yebeye na ye ne adwumayekuo ne aban adwumayekuo eni ankorankora aka abom na dwuma ye di se yebo amamre ne amane ho ban no etimi aye amano akoso na eni de muhu ye hade ya dwumadie titiro pa ne se ye ne Kwapro MA JHS asuafo ene ye di ahia yi eye dwumadie ye die no ba ko ne se in department botokase department ba youth development omo na di dwumadie si ho se esese asuafo no omo de BBC omo ni se akenkan ya ade a eboa esanse bibi eni ho a ye wo school a yemfa anya akenkan eno nti ye de esi ho se emfie miense da anim ye de JSS 1 for no na ye sha ase books a GS for approve se omo be use o basic school no eno na adonfo aboa ya ma ya to bi a ye de yabedo de nti ama school ni bi a wo form 1 bi anya bi Kwapro MAGSS na botaye ne se ye no mu besua from eneya kopim ebre on betwere nsohwe no ni ahwe ensakiraye a ewo mu se ye de akenkan hye ye mofra ni mu a resource no se ana se awiye no se ne beye nti ne botaye ba ye gina se Center for National Culture Central Region ye ba Kwapro MAGSS na akenkan ho dwumadie a potokasa yato no se the read culture se dia akenkan be bataye ho na abre ni abre nyinara no ye ya desuafo ni esua de ye ntimi nkwati akenkan nti enemu hu ye ha na enedwumadie a de be pie Kwapro MAGSS no.
Madam Adelaide Harrietta White ena oye headmistress Emma Kwapro MA Basic School oche nani so eche CNC adoye omababa ye ama adesuafo no ene ekwan ono so hu ni se ebefa so na aboa adesuafo no.
Madam Adelaide Harrietta White headmistress owo Kwapro MAJHS and pay yene mpanyimfo wowo Center for National Culture wabaye ne school no mboa was the books NECA wa recommend for literature for the academic work as a book fufura was aba esuafo no wo usua na bebre na wonyi bi woche ba mfande impa baye 80% wonyi bi nti no yeze ya no totoe no na Center for National Culture where nkrofa wa abaye ye no mboa dadaw ewo akankan book hu nti yeze ya no totoe na yesre ho no na waka won tibom na wa abaye ye no mboa we beacon of light oye literature book a ye reuse CCR nti no anape se wo hune no onenyi de obaye school no mboa wa abechen 70 copies of books was our brain esua for form 1 oya ahia na mafama no bebre na wohia mboa onam community ayewo no oya books yen no mboa na yenyo beje ho ankasa.
Sansuna adesuafo ekọ school ewo Kwapro MA Basic School enso eche omaniso eche CNC.
My name is Comfortera. I am a student of Kwapro MAJHS. The books that were being donated, it will help us enrich our reading skills greatly, and it will help me improve my reading, and it will be better. And we also want to thank all those who helped in donating the books. We say, may God bless them. So we are pleading that other institutions too should follow their steps and help us also, so that we will be able to gain what we the students or the teachers want to get.
Please, I'm in a person of Christopher, and I'm a student of Capro MAJHS. We really thank the CNC for donating the beacon of light. We really appreciate what they have done, and we also plead some institutions to bring us more books like the CNC did. The book that they brought, it will really help our future, and it will help us to write our BEC in the next 2 years. And our teacher will be expecting more from us to read from the books and other things.
Yentu akasebo no eso na yemfa wo nkopie mu ewo Salt Pond na sese ameno kase no eye mfantepem MSDA association no abomode aye bibia friend say water project bi e de ama municipal hospital a ewo ho na netie ne say mfinhia bebre ni na hospital no omo ehia nsuo ya ade bia na ho akwatwe yie pa e de ama wo mu ne say nti say obi beda ho say oba beje ayaresha na akwakoye na twuma menche adwumayefo ni mpo de wo say omukọ ekwantententen ansa na omotimi akwakọ nsuo no mo de ababe jujuma ewo hospital won te ba ne sa na once anasa sanitation no enshada enkoyie ewo hospital ho ne sa na mfantepem MSDA association no de eto no se na ombeye bibia e friend say water project de ama hospital no se ne be ya ebe ma hospital na timi enya nsuo ebranu bia na enkofo ha bia emfa emma eno nso no CEO anasa founder a odasa association anasa alliance ano ora Ernest the graft eju ene ni mpanyifo nhyehyeye na enwe ya na omutimi epa water projects no ho na omu handi over na say omu de share hospital mpanyifo no ensa na ora Ernest the graft okasa no say ene okan
not only to commission a life-changing project but also to launch a movement that is transforming homecoming into a very powerful instrument for community development. On behalf of the Infantiman Salt Pond Development Alliance, MSDA, I warmly welcome you all and thank you for joining us on this memorable occasion. Today, we proudly commission the 50,000 capacity automated water supply system for the Salt Pond Municipal Hospital. Water is life. In a healthcare facility, water is indispensable. It supports quality healthcare delivery, infection prevention, sanitation, patient care, and the daily work of our dedicated health professionals at this facility. This project will serve generations to come and stands as a living proof that when citizens unite behind the common purpose, extraordinary things become possible. Salt Pond Fest was founded on a simple but bold vision to create a Christian development-driven and people-oriented homecoming festival that goes beyond celebration to deliver lasting development, a development we have waited for decades. Homecoming can become one of the most powerful tools for community transformation.
Ora Ernest de Graft a Jew or no and the CEO sanso a founder Infantman Salt Pond Development Alliance no. Now Okasa we no and a director and also penny pa or da a Salt Pond Municipal Hospital no ano and also a chemu say yadamase yasomudie nemum yadamase ebimrebiem na ochemu say how bebre ewo ho a esese omohwe na omoso ano ewo hospital ho nemum no oche na niso e de che MSDA ewo adoya omababeye e de ama wo.
And when MSDA, under the visionary leader of Osajefo, Mr. Ernest de Graaf Ejio, chose to intervene with this 50,000 capacity water project, he did not just give us tanks and pipes. You have given us life. You have given us hope. So now our staff can wash their hands very well. You have given mothers in labor clean delivery, and you are giving our clients and relatives dignity. This project will directly support healthcare delivery for thousands across Infantman and beyond. But Nananum and distinguished guests, permit me to speak as Oliver Twist did. Please, sir, and I quote, I want some more. Our plea today is that the MSDA and other stakeholders gathered here look further into this facility that has served Ghana since 1920. We are working in a building which is over 106 years of age. We faced rusting roof. We can see it for ourselves. The entire hospital is dilapidated with floors and walls, with cracks, leaking roofs in multiple units, broken down equipment. For example, in our theater, for the past 10 years, our anesthetic machine, the machine that will help us to do our general surgeries, is not functioning, which is also a very serious problem. Stall project, as you can see on my right, this project from Ghana GNPC Foundation has been stalled for so many years. It's supposed to serve as the accident and emergency, the new one, but it's still uncompleted. Our washrooms are not in fit for purpose. We even our own vehicle, the only vehicle that we have for the past 15 years, keep on breaking down, and it cannot even cross beyond Cape Coast or Apam. So we can't even attend meetings to Accra. Neither we can go for our drugs and other things. So we don't have a vehicle. And our electrical system needs rewiring. The constant power outages is a daily headache for management and staff and patients as well. We are not ungrateful, but we are hopeful that things will turn around for a new leaf. Because today we have shown us that partnership works, that when public-spirited citizens and organizations listen, lives change. To Mr. Ernest de Graaf Ejio and the entire MSDA, you have quenched one test today. We hope you quench more tests in the future. We invite you to help us tackle the other problems. Today, as we gather today, we can restore Sopon Hospital to a facility that matches the dedication of our staff who work here and the dignity of our people. Nanano, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, folks gathered here, we give a full support to the homecoming celebration as a hospital, and also our annual festival coming up. We are behind you. We will support. We are in partnership with you to give free medical and surgical outreaches. So all we tell our people that get your health insurance registered and let it be active. During the time come, all the hernias, all the hydrocele, all the problems that you have, bring it to us during the outreach. We will solve it for you free of charge with our own resources as part of our contribution towards the celebration. We also look forward to have a stakeholder meeting. Our MP, Onyinyanfo Obenfo Dr. Ahin, Obeye project wa. No be abatutu nyama no do. Yes, our laundry no be ko wi nyama o. Sisi America chon. No, permit me. Yes, so bin mwa, ya yini bedin ren. Ya bo police fireman there. Nti monje, because adi osi ha menya, or serve yenya. Abandan ne bin waba, no ba so nyama no do ko. Wo be wi nyama wa ha. Onye feel. On behalf of the Regional Health Directorate, management and staff and clients of Sopon Municipal Hospital, I would like to express once more our profound gratitude to Infantiman Sopon Development Alliance and Mr. Ernest Degraft Ejio, the Saitofo, for commissioning this 50,000 liter water project on this day, 26th of June, 2026. Yeah, that's it.
Odekro Emma Salt Pond Nana Jan Akwanda Autoso and so the 7th and so Ekasafa and so here ma omanphobia. Now Ochemu say Bonina or say water is life no when chantro. Now Omaya and so nimude and na eya hu here pa and omanfo no ebekum or can send me so ekan we home.
In the hospital was there. Patients who were there needed water to survive, or for things that has to be done in the hospital to make the hospital self-sufficient. And because water was short, somebody like a MSDA and its leadership promised and guaranteed to provide this needed facility for Sopon Hospital. The water supply, which was there in 1905, when Sopon Hospital was first constructed, is still the same as it is today. The capacity for the water supply was very low. The supply was less than the demand they need in the hospital. Water is life, and our biological constitution, biological makeup is made up of 75% of water. So we need water to survive. If you go to the villages, you see the villagers going for water which is contaminated, water which is not fit for purpose, and they drink it because it is the life. It's their life. It makes up their life. So if we are here, happy to get help from somebody who can provide us with clean water, we must be grateful to God for this to happen.
Abusa ebejina na ensemi so na yede ewia donkro kaseboni na abano ewieye Coastal TV ewia donkro kasebo ye twa ne ho ewo channel no so 514 sanso na aye live and colored ewo Facebook ene YouTube betimi asan akwachi akwahwe ewo ye socials no eso yamfa aseda ma yaboafo eye National Petroleum Authority NPA isanso diesel gift shop sanso na Ami Men's Hardware and Finishes Nesto Ventures Patmo Prints and the taste catering services and so a boy ye chief dom ema ye de ewia don kokase boy ye de ebro nyame adoma ye besanso edi ehye bem kwaso anama ofie no and Coastal TV digital channel 514 na sanso follow ye ewo ye social media handles no eso media e de AFIBA ESSIEN that's ene ye besanso ehia